So I'm sitting in Leuven, Belgium, and I'm here with Tim and his daughter Lisa. And Tim, why don't we start? Just tell me your name and where you live.
Hi, my name is Tim Asperges. I live here close to the city center of Leuven. And I was, as a job, I was the program director of the big cycling conference VeloCity 2009 in Brussels.
Great. And what excited you about the way the conference came off?
Yeah, so it was a big success, the conference. We got a lot of participants. We made a very big statement to the European Commission that they had to also make some commitments to cycling in cities. And one of the reasons why I'm sitting here now is to show our American friend Greg Reisman how a city can be transformed into a very cycling-friendly town, a pedestrian-friendly town, and the city of Leuven, very close to Brussels, is one of these examples.
Yeah, and so what's happened here is we're in the middle right now, and I'm just going to pan for 1 second. We're in the middle of a really beautiful pedestrian area. There's the town hall right there. It's kind of a Gothic building. We have just a lot of walking spaces behind us here, some shopping streets. So Tim, why don't you tell us, has this always been this way?
Yeah, good question. So we are sitting here now relaxed on a terrace in the center of Leuven. When you look back 10 years ago, this was the biggest roundabout of car traffic in Leuven, in the center of Leuven. All the traffic had to choose what direction they had to take on this very square. And it's now a car-free zone with a lot of terraces, cyclists, pedestrian and public transport is also allowed here. So the buses take it easy on this square, but they are allowed. And it's working perfectly. Nobody wants to go back in 10 years ago.
And do you have any sense for how many cars a day used to be around here?
Oh, it was the major hub of cars.
Yeah.
Let's call it like that. This town, it's a city of 100,000 inhabitants. So I have no figure now, but it should be around 20,000 a day that are.
Oh wow! So
turning around.
So 20,000 cars a day used to be here.
Because all the cars that had to go through the Leuven had to pass through this square. It was really a roundabout around the cathedral.
And then
now the cathedral is just the middle of the biggest square of Leuven.
That's great. And when they changed it from 20,000 cars a day to the biggest pedestrian square in the city, did it cause problems for traffic in the city?
Of course, it was a major decision with a lot of opposition in that time, but they made actually a traffic circulation plan that made it impossible to go through the city center with a car. We do have it's a very compact city, so we do have a ring road which is now organizing the traffic, how it should go, in what direction it should go along Leuven. So they cars that have no destination in the center, they are not coming in the center. That's pretty easy.
Yeah, that sounds good. And when you're outside of the city center, is traffic, terrible, or is it about like it was before? Or?
Of course, there is a lot of traffic also here in Leuven, but we made some clear decisions where we really would like to have the car traffic circulated, and it's really not good for having it all in the city center.
Yep. And overall, how do you think it's affected the quality of life?
When we are sitting here on such a terrace, this was really not enjoyable 10 years ago. But Leuven also says we have the largest bar in Europe, and that's what we are exploring here. I think no inhabitant in the whole Leuven wants to go back like it was 10 years ago. So they really support how the way this city is made a progress in livability as a city.
Great. Well, thank you for all you're doing in Leuven.
Okay.